So as you see in this page, we have the laptop motherboard block diagram, as you can see. So in this diagram, you can see all components, chips, and ICs that compose this motherboard. Okay, so here, as you can see, the first chip or the first component is the processor, the CPU, as you can see, UNA 478, the type of the CPU. In page, as you can see, page 15 to page 18. Okay, page 15 to page 18, exactly as we say here in the previous page, as you can see here. Okay, do you see? Well, here we have the processor, UNA, we have 15 to 18. Okay, and as I told you, always near to the processor we have the clock generator. Okay, the IC that generates the clock signal or the timing. Okay, and then here we have a connector, XGP connector. Here we have the GMCH. As you see, we have here the GMCH. As you see, this is the 1466 GMCH in page 20 to page 24. Okay, and here we have the ICH or the South bridge. This is GMCH or North bridge, and this is ICH or South bridge. So I have a question. Where is the graphic card here? Where is the graphic card? I can't find the graphic card because the graphic card is integrated with the GMCH. So this chip contains two chips, the GMCH and the graphic card. Okay, so that's why the GMCH is connected directly to the memory, as you see, to the RAM, random access memory. We have here DDR2, as you see in page 25 and also in page 26. Okay, and here, as you can see, the GMCH that contains the graphic card is connected, as you see, to screen ports CRT and LCM or S-video. Okay, so here, as you can see, the connection between the processor and the GMCH is FSB or front side bus. As you can see, this is the connection between the processor and the GMCH. Just one connection, front side bus. Okay, and as you can see here, the GMCH is connected to the ICH via DMI or direct media interface. So the frequency of this bus is greater than the frequency of this bus. Okay, and the connection between the GMCH or the graphic card and the RAMs or random access memory is DDR2 interface. So here we have three different connections: front side bus, FSB, DMI or direct media interface, and DDR2 interface. Okay, all these connections have a different frequency. Always we find a frequency here for the front side bus is greater. Okay, is about 1 gigahertz or more. Okay, so let's go now to the ICH. As you can see, this is a very important chip. This chip is connected to the whole motherboard, to anything in the motherboard. So this ICH is connected to the HDD. It controls the HDD or the hard disk drive. Okay, the type of this hard disk drive is SATA hard disk drive, not IGA or SCSI hard disk drive. Okay, also it is connected to the system BIOS. As you can see, this is the basic input output system. Okay, so also as you can see here, it is connect the ICH is connected also to new cards via PCI Express 3. Also is connected, as you see here, also to the ODD or optical disk drive. Okay, this is a fixed optical disk drive. Also, as you can see here, it is connected also to, as you say, LAN card or LAN motherboard, and also the card bus. Also here we have the mini card for the WAN and mini card for the wireless also. And also here this card is connected to the RG45. So this is the block diagram where you can see the connections in this motherboard in general. Okay, in general. Okay, so as you can see here, also the ICH is connected to USB ports. As you can see, you have here the USB 0, USB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, U6 and 7. So in this motherboard, it has 7 USB ports. So from 0 to 7. So 7 or 8 USB ports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay? So this is a big motherboard. Okay? So also the ICH is connected to the Bluetooth. Okay? The ICH also is connected also to the CPU input output, as you can see, to keyboard controller, and then this also is connected to the serial port and parallel port. And as you can see here, we have the Azalea codec. Okay, its type is AD1981HD. It is directly connected to the ICH. Okay. And also here we have the MDC connector, as you can see, with the voltage of 1.5 that is connected to RG11 for the phone. So here, as you can see, we have some information here. So of course, everything here contains its pages. For example, this Azalea codec, we will find it in page 43, for example. Okay, so for example, for the fingerprint schematic exists in page 36. For Bluetooth schematic in page 58, for example. For this, the USB 3 schematic in page 48, etc. So here, as you can see, we have more tanks, more other tanks. We have the main bath and the travel bat. This is a battery, the main bat in page 6. And here we have the system charger and DC to DC system power in page from 6 to 13. So this, in page 6 to 13, we will find all power circuits. The charge IC circuit, the battery circuit, the 3-volt and 5-volt circuit, 1.8 and 0.9 circuit, the VCC core circuit or the CPU circuit, etc. Okay.